hello world. Hi, my friends around the world. It's so good to see you today. We are the Palimpsest Project International Art Alliance. And today we've got Stephanie in a car. Hi, Stephanie. And Denise in a different place too, I think. And Cheryl also in a different place. Everybody's in a different place.
I'm in my kitchen.
Hi, Laura. You're in your kitchen.
Hi.
You're in your kitchen. Hi, Laura. Hi, Rose.
Hi.
Beautiful work behind you. And I'm Ross. And today we have a box opening from, I think it's Cheryl's, right? Cheryl, you can open a box today. So this work has been really around the world now because Cheryl's in Australia. I think this is the one that maybe I sent you. Let's see what you've got.
It is. I've got it over here.
Tell us where you're from, Ross.
Oh, did I not say I'm in Los Angeles, California?
There you go. We're so global. Woohoo!
Master pack. Nice.
Oh, look at the corners. Look great.
Yeah.
How many times has this box been around?
A lot.
Wow.
A lot, I think.
Look at the corners of that box still.
You ready for it?
Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, so this is a very I haven't seen this one yet. I haven't painted on it at all. It's very floral, really pretty.
I
It
don't
is
remember
really
to
pretty.
whom I've sent it because I don't think I sent it to Cheryl.
No, you said that to me, I think.
Ah, to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this
I
is the
don't
one
remember
that
what you.
Wow.
this is the one that Rose had started
I
with
love
the background of I guess it's a sun print, Rose? Is that what
It's a sun print. It was a sun print with a watercolor bird. With sun print with natural dyes.
Wait, you painted that
And
bird
then
in
I added
watercolor?
the pink flowers.
And you added the pink
You added the
flowers?
white ones, right, Lara?
Yeah, the white one.
Wow.
And then I added this blue.
I love it.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
That's stunning, Ross.
Really pretty.
It so enhances the feeling of movement in the bird.
It was.
That's fab.
Thank you for saying. I got a chill from you saying that, Rose, because that was, like, how am I gonna pull this together? It's got every point of it was so beautiful. And I was like, like make it more beautiful. Like no pressure.
What did you use?
I used pan pastels.
Wow.
So it has that lovely delicacy. Oh, it's perfect.
And then the next hardest part, and this probably took me the longest part, was how to enhance the focal point. Focal point being the bird,
Right.
and keeping it looking like it's like moving and not static, and and so I would work on it, and every couple of days I look at it, it's like, nope.
Wow.
I love the blue. It's a blue.
Yeah.
It's
cerulean a bit.
I thought it was cerulean.
Cerulean. Yeah.
It's
I really like those the lighter elements in the blue as well. It seems like there's some highlights at some points.
Yeah. It's echoing.
It really gives it a sense.
It's great.
Yeah, it really gives it a sense of depth.
Yeah. You just took it and you went with it, Ross. That's really great to see. You just dive in there, man.
And when you get something so beautiful to work with, what a beautiful challenge. It was like, I remember when we first saw it in each of these subsequent previous openings, and how we were all just like, that's amazing. It just started amazing, and it's like, keep that going.
Yeah.
Really,
sorry to interrupt. I have to go.
Oh, it's
sorry.
Bye.
Bye, and see you next week.
Bye.
So Cheryl, do you have any ideas for this one? Oh yeah, I got tons.
So it's you and Stephanie left to paint on this.
I know,
right?
Stephanie, you're the last.
I know, great, woohoo!
Yeah, being the second is not fun, but being the last is also very, very interesting.
Well, I'm blown away at the development of this painting. This is such an interesting project. Like, it's like one artist's vision starts, and then a little diddle dabble from the next, and then another little recipe ingredient. And it's like what we are cooking up is completely unprecedented and unanticipated. It's so exciting, really.
And unanticipated. That's a beautiful word. It really
What I found
describes
interesting is that if I look at this piece and the other piece that Rose started, that the pieces that Rose starts stay fairly close to Rose's style, I feel, in a way.
Yes. Well, the nature aspect of it, right?
Yeah, if
Well,
I
we'll
look at
see
this
what
piece,
Cheryl does.
no, but if I look at this piece how it is now, and I look at that piece that is behind you, they could be side by side, and they could be yours.
They could be at this rate. You're right.
Yeah, I thought that same thing.
That
Yeah,
I
very
see what
similar.
you mean.
So pretty. So pretty.
And my scarf.
And your scarf.
Oh, it's true. Interesting.
Oh, cool.
Too, Denise, like you're saying about the colorway, like the colorways that Rose has used in this work behind her.
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel, and I specifically have that with the pieces that Rose has started. I feel that's mostly with her pieces because they're so distinctive, and I think there's such a delicate beauty about the way she starts her work that I don't know. We sort of go more with the flow of her pieces than with any of the other ones. I feel,
and I think it's also
maybe because I'm literally tapping into nature's kind of delicacy, and you guys are kind of responding to that.
Responding to it, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's. I think we want to keep the integrity of the piece as well, right? We read the intentions and stuff like that, and so we want to make sure that
True.
we carry
you can
on.
put it down, Cheryl. You need an easel. You can't hold your arm.
I'm doing all right. And I've got my elbow on my lap, so no, that's okay. Actually,
Cheryl's morning workout.
So, Rose, can you tell us a little bit? Do you still remember what your intentions were for this piece when you started it?
Probably celebrating Mother Nature, because that's what I'm usually doing, and layers of discovery. And I do my whole process is about discovering the pH chemistry interactions of the dyes, and that whole piece started as a massive kind of collaboration with the sun because it was a sun print. So it was kind of, I already had several layers of process and material going on. So I think I probably wrote about just discovering how the layers, even in just like the chemistry in Mother Nature and the balance of, how that's how life is, right?
I think I remember you wrote something about the meaning of the hummingbird.
Hummingbird,
because
yes.
I think I tapped into that with the plum blossoms that I used, where they are a sign of rebirth and the starting of spring.
Yes, because the hummingbird is definitely a symbol to the indigenous people of Trinidad and Tobago, where my ancestors are from. The Carib people and the Nupuyo people, they consider the hummingbird the spirit of our ancestors. So they embody our ancestor spirits. And yes, it is about rebirth and all those layers. Wow.
Yeah, I seem to remember something about that.
I love the way the blue that you added kind of contrasts with the ferns on the edge there. It's kind of like,
Yeah. Really nice.
I really thought about it.
It's a great interview, Ross, and I love working with you. You've got such a delicate, sensitive touch.
Thank you.
How was it, Ross, working with because you said you used what kind of you used pastels?
Pan pastel and pastel. I think I might have had a little content. All kind of chalky stick media. Well, I mean the pan pastel is not stick media.
How was it working on the wood panel and on the acrylic?
fantastic.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah. Rose, did you have a wax covering or something? Did you seal it with wax, or it seemed like there's
No, I sealed it with the clear matte medium,
oh,
the acrylic clear matte medium. Because I didn't want the natural dyes, this, transient quality or their tendency to respond to alkalinity or pH difference to make the colors change when you guys added your layers. And
right.
also kind of like Denise's layers where when you use the washi and it's a water medium, but it's very delicate. That's kind of how the natural dyes can sit on the matrix. So I had to put the medium to kind of bond them a little bit more stable. On my own work, I don't do that. I would use maybe cold wax or nothing because I've been testing these natural dyes and hanging them in the sun to ensure their integrity and their color fast and light fastness.
Amazing.
Yeah, because I remember when I worked on them, because I use the same matte medium that you used to seal it. I used that to make my initial transfer of the flowers. And I remember then when I scraped off most of the medium, when I sort of attached the paper, there was still a little bit of the residue of the color that came with it. Even though it was sealed, you still get a little bit that comes off.
Yeah, because natural dyes, that's what we originally used as our pigments. And we didn't have synthetic dyes for it's only 100 years, maybe a bit more that we've had synthetic color. So humankind has been working with color for much longer than that. And so Renaissance painters and all those guys, those were all nature derived pigments. So we have actually got a long history of how these pigments kind of, some of them are very durable and long lasting if they're properly treated, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't see that beautiful vermilion and ultramarine from those paintings.
That's beautiful.
So Cheryl, tell us about your thoughts.
Oh God, I don't know.
And that's one of the many then.
Well, when you're talking like that, it's really hard because I don't know. I feel as if I would like to make the hummingbird come out. I feel as if he's a bit lost. Being the focal point. You know what I mean? Because he's such a nice part of it.
I can't really see him from here. I'm sure
that's what he's here, and he's actually overlapping part of these cherry blossoms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Yeah. So he's actually in front of at least this part here. Mm-hmm. But he's actually sort of going back a little bit in the background.
Right.
I feel as if I feel also that he's a central part of this composition, and he might be nicer if he came forward a bit.
Right. Oh, well.
I'd like to even see him in front of this plane anyway. But what are your thoughts about that? If he comes forward a little bit.
Oh, I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just me.
Yeah.
I can't see the hummingbird, but it's probably just because I'm looking at it through my phone, right? And it's
okay.
Tiny. Yeah, it's too tiny. Yeah.
And
the values are very similar. That's true.
He's actually about life size.
The values are similar. That's why we can't see it as well.
Yeah. He's actually life size. He's probably life size, and he's stretching from here. That's where his wing is here, and his other wing is sort of coming up to there. So he is about life size because they're only quite tiny, aren't they?
Yeah.
And he's actually overlapping this part here. This sprig here.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. I wanted him to be a little bit more forward.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, we've got lots more to see. There's more in the works, and we'll be back. Is that next week? Next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Palimpsest Live. I'll see you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
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 Thanks for tuning in.